All right, so this video is all about how to add students to your Google Classroom, assuming that your Google Classroom is already set up. So there's two different ways you can actually add students to your classroom, and I'll show you both ways. The first way is by using the classroom code. So the classroom code is always underneath your classroom name on the stream page. So the class code, and it's a stream of letters and numbers. You can make it larger with this little display button next to it. And this code you're going to use by giving it to the students. And the students are going to sign themselves or enroll themselves up for your classes. So pretending I'm a student, I have a student one model email account. They would log into Google Classroom and they'd see this page that you saw when you were creating your Google Classroom. And they'd go over to the same little plus logo you used, but instead of creating a class, they're going to join a class. And they'll be prompted with ask your teacher for the class code, which you'll have provided them either through email, whatever messenger service you use, face-to-face, however you want to do it. But they'll type the code in, press join, and in a second, it will redirect them to your classroom page. And their view is going to be slightly different from your view because they are seeing it as a student. They don't have as many options as you do. But if you go back to your page and you look at the People tab, Student 1 model is enrolled in your class. The second way you can add students is from this People tab. So again, if you're on your classroom, along the top, you've got Stream, Classwork, People, Grades. You're going to go to the People tab, go down to Students, and you're going to move your mouse over looking for the little person logo with the plus. So Invite Students. And this is how you can invite the students through email. So all you have to do is type in their email. I'm going to use my fake student number 2 at gmail.com. And this works really well if your kids have email set up, but it will also show up if they log into Google Classroom as a way to prompt them. So they don't need to have email to do this also. But you're going to choose your student. You can enter as many students as you want from this page. G Suite allows you to have up to 1,000 students on a page. And just press invite. It will send them an email inviting them to your classroom, or like I said, they can see it on their classroom page. Once they accept, you will see that invited changes to the way student 1 model looks, that they will be a student in your class. The same way, you can also add co-teachers. If you've got a co-teacher or a specialist or someone else who you want to be involved in your classroom, you can invite them using the invite little tab on the side. So at this point, if you are interested yourself in joining my classroom, you can use my classroom code listed here to join my classroom. This way you can see what resources I post and what the students would see from their perspective as a student rather than the teacher of a page. So that's up to you. The class code is going to stay the same, and you can always add yourself to my class if you want to see it. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. And I hope this helped about adding students to your page.